I think we're done.
I've had enough. I need some rest.
You youngsters these days have no stamina. Well, you know where to find me.
That's funny. Wait, what? Wait. What are you doing?
Show your stuff.
He's got a real sword out. All right, dude. What the How come that happened? I don't know why he attacked me.
That's enough. Let me rest for a while. Then we can carry on. What do you want to do next?
Okay. Let's rest for a bit. That's what I picked last time, I thought.
I need to rest.
Welcome back, everybody, to Kingdom 2. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to get started with working on the quest to find the find Marika, the nomad's daughter, nomad leader's daughter, rather. But before we do that, I've got several things to get you caught up on. So I spent a long time, I mean, many hours, real-time hours, off camera, going around this map. I went all the way to the east and down along the border all the way to the south. And by the way, you can't go all the way to the edge of this visible map. The border's, you know, something like more like around in here. And went through the quote unquote deep forest, because this is all pretty heavily forested, looking for Herb Paris. If you take a look at the description for Herb Paris, it says it may be sought in deep woods. That's all it says. So I spent so much time, just wandering through the forest all the way along the south end of the map, started going up the west end, did a little bit more in the west, and then up into the north, and I could not find it after many hours. So, as a result of that, I ended up looking it up. So the way that I do things in games like these is, I try and make a concerted effort to figure stuff out. And if I just can't after a certain period of time, rather than continuing to bang my head against the wall, I'll just, I'll look it up. So that's the way that I do things. That's how I roll. And so I looked it up, and, ironically, Herb Paris, or at least one place that Herb Paris is located, is right to the south of Takeoff, where I live, along this creek right here. And it's like, what the hell, man? Because the description, and the other thing about it in the wild, and when I say in the wild, I mean you can also find it in some herb gardens. I think there's like an herbalist up in this area that we could go visit, and he has some in his herb garden. But in the wild, it's found near creeks, right? And the description says nothing about that. And I really think they should say something about that, because, I mean, hell, I wasted several hours of my life trying to find this goddamn herb, man. So anyway, I haven't actually gone to pick it yet, because, we're actually back at Bojina's to start this episode. But actually, I think there's also some right around in here too. So if I remember, maybe we'll go see if we can find it. But okay, yeah. So in the process of doing all of that, a few things happened that I did. Several things happened. We got into scuffles with bandits. We got into a few fights with wolves. I did a little bit of poaching. Yes, I know that's bad, but I killed a couple deer. And the things that are significant, I want to show you just real quickly on camera. So the first thing that happened was that over here. Let's see, where is it? Oh, up here. I stumbled across this cave here, and I went inside this cave, and it starts off as like a natural cave, and then it turns into like a mine, like a copper mine, I think, and it ends up in this location, cave under Trotsky. And in that cave, there's a doorway that I wasn't able to open, that I'm assuming is a secret passage that leads up into the castle. So that may come into play later on, as we continue working on the story. But inside that cave, I found the recipe for the what's it called? The Basilar sword? Basilard sword. I found that recipe in that cave, and this is a really good sword. It's even better, than the bastard sword, or not the bastard sword, the broadsword that we're currently using. But we won't be able to make it until we come across Toledo steel, which, from what I understand, is supposed to be pretty rare. So that was kind of a cool find. We also found in there some ancient moonshine, which at the time that I found it, I don't know if I have any of that on me or not. I think I put it back at home, put it in my storage. I didn't really pay too close attention to what it was, but ancient moonshine is actually worth a hell of a lot of money. And I found 2 or 3, little containers of it there in the cave. So that was kind of neat. And then, let's see, the next thing that happened was we had an encounter somewhere down here in the south. I think it was like in this area here. And I'll show you that encounter.
So you're the one howling like mad? That fella doesn't look too good. No wonder the dog's howling like mad. Its master is running out of time. So, what's wrong with you, fella? I recognize this. It looks like he ate some belladonna. He needs an antidote. That'll help. But quickly, or he'll die soon. Here you go.
What's happened?
So you're finally awake.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm saving your life. I found you here dying of poisoning. Probably belladonna.
So that's what those berries are called.
Yes. You should never eat them again.
Don't worry. I reckon I owe you for saving my life. My name is Benesh of Colleen. And you? May I know the name of my savior?
Henry of Skalitz.
The way you say it betrays a noble blood. Thank you for saving me. You deserve a reward.
You should be thanking your dog. It led me to you.
You mean Daisy? That's my girl. But still, Daisy didn't heal me. You did.
There's no need for that. I didn't do it for a reward.
Really? That's a noble thing to do, Henry.
What are you even doing here?
That's actually a fairly short story. And it's only thanks to you, it's not even shorter. I was getting tired of living the life of an esteemed burgher. Well, my father had great plans for me, but I wanted adventure. To see the world, or at least see something other than stinky Colleen. So I took my fate into my own hands and fled.
So how long have you been on the road?
A few days.
You got yourself into shit pretty quick.
You don't say. I suppose it was a stupid idea, and I should return.
Now, don't give up so easily. If you want to live a life of adventure, you can't avoid danger. But it's worth it. Just next time, don't eat the first berries you see.
Thanks, Henry. I'll keep that in mind, especially the bit about berries.
If you're a burgher, And an esteemed one at that, as you put it yourself. You must be educated.
Yes, I owe my dear father for that. Why?
Maybe I could learn something from you.
With pleasure. I still owe you, but listen carefully. I'm about as good a teacher as I am an adventurer.
And then a little bit further on, I think maybe at this overgrown hut, I found some better hunting arrows, which have 120 pierce. So the best arrows so far that I have been able to come across. So that's these guys here, and they have 120. And then when we got over to here, to Cabbage Cave, I had this encounter.
What is it? Did you... What do you want?
That's a lot of cabbage.
Well, so what? I like cabbage.
And where did you get it?
Well, I grew it.
And where?
Here.
In the woods.
So I bought it.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, what about the truth?
All right. You're not gonna believe this, but I stole it.
It's about the most sensible thing you've said so far. But I really don't know what to believe anymore.
I don't get it.
Just leave it.
What are you gonna do with me now?
Why did you steal it in the first place? Who ever heard of someone stealing cabbage?
Well, I wanted to make sauerkraut and sell it, but now I'm afraid the people will know. Where would I even get so much cabbage?
So you're sitting on a heap of sauerkraut?
Well, do you want a taste? Mum always said I made the best sauerkraut. No, she also said I was dumb as a rock before she chased me away.
I'd love to.
Here you go. The best sauerkraut in the region.
Oh, Mum. It's really good.
I told you so. If you want, I'll make you some more. Just bring me some fresh cabbage. At least I wouldn't have to steal it. But what will happen to me now?
Don't worry. I won't tell the bailiff.
Why?
All you did was steal some cabbage. That's not worth mentioning.
That's very nice of you. I have to give you something as thanks. Do you want some more sauerkraut, since you liked it so much?
Sure. Give it to me.
Here you go. And if you want more, just bring me some fresh cabbage, and I'll give you sauerkraut for it.
Okay, so that was kind of funny. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much it to get you caught up on. Like I said, I had, more combat encounters, just the usual stuff. Let's also just take a quick look at some of the newer perks that I've got. So I took Pacifist. Basically, if I don't kill anybody for 12 hours, I get plus all of my nice skills are increased by 2 and speech by 3. I don't know if I took Blood of Siegfried on camera with you guys, but basically in combat, you're far more resilient. Your armor will be 10 points higher at all times. And I think that's it for that. In strength, I took Strong as a Bull so I can carry 20 more pounds. I don't know if I had taken Vanguard on camera with you guys before, but I have it. So that's 30% less stamina for shield blocks. Agility, I took Viper. Piercing damage is actually very powerful in this game. And so now it's even more powerful. It seems to work really well. And I might have taken Deft Hands 2 off camera too, but basically it increases, again, lowers the agility requirement for weapons. Let's see, Vitality. I think I took Die Hard. So one that would normally kill, you won't, and you'll recover 25% of your health. But then there's a cooldown on it. Pretty sure that's all I took there. If we go to skills, I got Poison Specialist 2 and Alchemy. Oh, and speaking of alchemy, I did also spend quite a bit of time making potions because, we got all those new recipes from the Nomad camp. Let's go to inventory. And so I basically made a batch of 10 of all of these new potions that we've learned. The only one I wasn't able to make was the quick fingers or sticky fingers or whatever it is, because you need cobwebs for that. And I have yet to find cobwebs. I did go back to that stump where we found the bandit treasure because there were some cobwebs there, but they weren't lootable. So we'll have to figure that out later. But yeah, I made a whole bunch of potions too. Let's see now. So if we go back to here and back to here, I think that's the only new perk that I got for alchemy. Craftsman, not sure if there's anything new here that I took in craftsman. There probably is, but I can't think of what it would be. Maybe thorough maintenance too. Not really sure. Gear takes 20 less damage. Drinking, I think we already did that one. Horsemanship. I've gotten one or two more of these. So Warhorse. Every enemy killed from the saddle increases your horse's morale. Trample. If you charge into someone with the horse, their morale will drop significantly. Okay, and I have this towering menace where when I rear the horse up, it's supposed to frighten the enemies, but it does. So far, it hasn't worked. I've tried it a few times. So yeah, I don't know. And then melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina and make it harder for enemies to unseat you. I think I already had that one. Okay, we actually have several for Houndmaster because, now that we have the dog with us and we have a new one too. So I don't remember what I have. Let's just go through these really quick. So Lifesaver. Mutt will defend you in battle and even attack enemies at your command. Hunt. You can command Mutt to hunt so I can send him after game. Search. I can give him something to sniff out and he'll search that. Charming Companion. Oh, incidentally, the shepherd that I went to originally and he wanted me to lure the sheep with a carrot to kill some wolves. I went and saw, I passed by him again and he gave me another quest to go kill some wolves nearby. And I found some sheep remains. And so I used those to tell Mutt to, to sniff it out, and it worked out really well. I didn't show that on camera because it was just a short, go kill these wolves quest. But anyway, we got to use that and it was kind of cool. Charming Companion. When your dog is with you, your charisma is increased by 3. So that's really nice. And our charisma right now is up to 19, which is pretty high so far anyway. I took Hellhound. So basically with the dogs with me, he's more intimidating. And then Defender. In combat, Mutt will be tougher and will take 10% less damage. Okay, so we also have 2 more perks to take. So let's see what we have. Body Heat basically means I have a better sleep in the wild. Loyal Companion. When Mutt flees, he'll come back quicker. I don't know. I mean, he has fleed a few times and he seems to come back within, 5 minutes or so. So I don't know if that's that big of a deal. Bark means I can use him to distract. Dog's best friend. This means that other dogs will not bark, meaning I can be more stealthy if I'm trying to sneak into a place that has a dog. Heightened scent. Mutt can sniff out enemies and other potential trouble at a much greater distance. Faithful Companion. Mutt's obedience will decrease 25% slower over time. And Rip and Tear. If your dog inflicts a bleeding wound on an enemy, the bleeding will accelerate and they will fall sooner. Okay. Actually, I think I like these last 2 the most. So let's take them. Faithful Companion and Rip and Tear. Nice. Okay, and then let's see. We have I don't know if I took, I don't think I've had any new stealth skills. I haven't really been stealthy, but survival, man. I took Leshy too. And I also took, I don't know if I told you this, but I took Wildman. So what Wildman does is it basically gives us the Leshy buff anywhere in the wild. So you don't have to be in a forest. As long as you're not in a or near a town or a populated area, then you have the Leshy effect. Okay, and that means your sense halved, your stamina recovers 50% faster, your strength, vitality, agility decreased by 1, and your stealth skill increased by 2. And then I also took Leshy 2. The reason, I have so many of these is because of all the, herb, mostly because of all the herb picking. You can move through the forest as if you're a spirit. Your stamina will regenerate 25% faster, and we get +2 to strength and agility. And stealth, we get +4. Okay, and so very cool. All those 3 together are very powerful. essentially anywhere in the, that we're not in a populated area. Okay, we have three more. We have one more, but we have three more to choose from. Wanderers, quality of beds is better out in the wild. And I did sleep out in the wild a few times because we were out so long. Master cook, if you cook or dry or smoke an ingredient, it's 100%. I think I'm going to maybe take that because, we kill wolves. We've killed a couple deer. We've killed some hares. And by the time I get back to civilization, it's starting to go off and I can smoke it or dry it, but it still stays in the state that it was in. So this will set everything back to 100%. So I think I like that idea. So let's take Master Cook. Bounty in the Wild just gives us, fur trophies, that kind of thing, which isn't that big of a deal, really. Haven't done anything with thievery. Okay, so I think... we have a point in warfare. Let's see, Masterful Feint. You've perfected your feint to the point that it's very difficult for even an experienced warrior to respond to it. Okay, that would be good. Knight in Shining Armor. When you wear plate armor, you gain a bonus on charisma ranging from +1 to +4. Okay. Unbreakable. If you are outnumbered in a fight, your stamina will recover 20% faster. Ironclad. The weight of the armor you wear affects your speed. Using this perk, your armor will weigh you down 20 pounds less, thus having lesser effect on your stamina. Okay. River. Whenever you make a dodge, a perfect dodge, or sprint during combat, you will gain +3 bonus on warfare skill and your stamina replenishes 50% faster. All of these are really good. When fighting against superior numbers, you gain +2 bonus on strength, agility, warfare. And I wouldn't mind having any of those. Let's go with Against All Odds, because I would say more often than not, I am fighting against superior numbers. Yeah, at least with bandits and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go with that one. Very good. And then, in swords, opening strike. I think I took opening strike 2 off camera. So what opening strike does is it basically, if you hit them in an unprotected area, it makes it harder for them to block, and then this just makes it even better. Okay. All right, guys, so that gets us caught up on all of the perks, I believe. Whew, okay, lots of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get this episode started properly here. We're going to talk to Bozhena about Marika.
God be with you, sir.
I'm looking for Marika.
I'm looking for Marika, and I heard you know her.
Marika. I do know her, but why are you looking for her?
I promised to help her father, the voivod from the nomads camp. He's worried about her.
Well, you helped me, Henry, so I'll help you. Marika was here with her lover, but he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Samin. Poor girl, she was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay here, said they were in no danger here, but nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Okay. Who was she afraid of?
Do you know who she was so afraid of?
Everyone, as far as I know. Her own family and the people of Samin.
How come?
Most didn't approve of her relationship with Bohush. Both families took it as an affront to their honor. But that's all I know.
Another Romeo and Juliet situation, huh? Okay, what happened to him?
Do you know what happened to them?
Sadly, I don't. Marika was terrified. She didn't want to talk about it at all. And then they were gone.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Marika told me a few times about a cave chamber in Apollonia, but I've never been there myself.
In Apollonia? That's a long way to go.
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here. I fixed Bohush up the best I could. I hope they made it.
Do you know where exactly it is?
I do. You start from Trotsky and go in the direction where the woodcutters cleared the biggest gap in the forest. The entrance should be somewhere on the right side of the valley. There should be one little rock wedged between two big ones. I remember that because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just as small, like she's stuck between two big worlds.
Thank you. I'll try to find her there.
Well, that's all I know about her, lad.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Take care, my friend.
Okay, so first of all, why in the hell don't they just tell you go to the north instead of the part of the forest that they've cleared the most? So from Trotsky Castle, I don't, yeah, they wouldn't be talking about this castle or cave because I've been through that entire cave and there was nobody there, unless it's scripted. But yeah, I don't know. But also, if you look at Trotsky Castle, there's a lot more of a clearing this way anyway. So, but they did say Apollonia, which is all the way to the east. Oh, it gives us a damn marker. Okay. Right. I forgot about that. Okay, so it's definitely going to be to the southeast then from Trotsky. Gotcha. Okay, a couple more things before we leave here. I want to see if Pavlina will talk to us now. Whoop. No, it doesn't give me... Oh, shit. Okay, it doesn't give me the option to talk to her. I wonder if they're waiting for me to resolve bad blood. I'll bet you that's what it is. But I'm waiting to do this because I'm trying to get my speech and charisma and all that up a little bit higher before I talk to that guy. So probably I don't have access to Pavlina until we finish that, is my guess.
That four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
Right. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to do, excuse me, is let's just quickly check this spot that I think's along here. For some herb Paris. And see if we can actually find some of that in the wild. And I'll tell you what, I wasn't irritated. I mean, it was kind of nice to see the map and spend some time in the deep forest and all that, but I was a little bit irritated mostly that the description that they give you doesn't mention anything about streams, and it should. I mean, assuming that that's the only place you can find it. So, here, let me see, where am I at here? All right, let's dismount right here. And, yep, there it is right there. Look at all this herb Paris. Oh. The dog is saying there's something else. What's this? Oh, shit. Okay. 21 belladonna and herb Paris. I wonder if this was Bojina's basket. Or maybe Pavlina. I don't know, but we're taking all of that. That's funny, man. It's funny, but it's irritating that they don't give you the proper description. So, you know, it is what it is. There's some belladonna, too. We might as well pick that. Look how much... Okay, so... Did we get it all? And by the way, I need this for making the poison, in case you're wondering why I'm after herb Paris in particular. And we did make some of the poison already, and it is very powerful. I used it on a deer, and basically it caused the deer to not be able to run away, so I just walked up to it. I can't get that belladonna right there because the thingy's in the way. Yeah, so I shot a deer with an arrow, and it couldn't run away, so I just went up to it and took it out with my sword. And then, of course, I've killed a couple of bandits with it, too. So very, very useful. Yeah, this whole area here, you can't loot any herbs next to it because that basket's in the way. So that gives us, let's see here. That gives us 113. Oh my god. Okay, that'll last us for a while. I got that off of a bandit. I need to find the coin, you know, little circular thingy too. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Let's go ahead for now and put this in soldier's inventory. I've killed so many wolves. It's crazy. I'm trying to think. Do I want to go back to the nomads camp for a minute? Oh, I was going to do something there. Oh, I know what else I was going to tell you guys. This camp repopped too, so I went in and killed everybody again. And they had those two horses there, or they had two horses there. And I did take them back to the black market horse trader and sold them and made around 500 groschen off the two horses. So that was cool. So we'll continue doing that as the opportunity presents itself. Okay, so I guess we are off then. Oh, I know what. Since we're right or close to Sameen. Wait, where is Sameen? It's down here. Let's head down there. I want to just spar with Captain Gnarly real quick, because it's been on my to-do list before we head east to Apollonia. So hopefully we can get through here. Looks like we'll be able to. Is this, this looks like an abandoned place. I wonder if we can find cobwebs in here. Okay, what are you growling at? Oh, there's a dude here.
What do you want here?
Can we just have a conversation?
What do you want here?
You're a beggar. Okay. So I guess this is the beggar's place?
If I see you breaking into anything, you'll answer to me.
Okay, I just want to see if you have cobwebs, dude.
You're not allowed here.
You're the okay. I don't want to kill this guy. All right, let's just go.
That's it. Go now.
Yeah, we'll go. I have a feeling like there might be something something significant in there, but yeah, we're not going to kill a beggar. Good Lord. What kind of a person would that make us?
Go.
I try to, you know, unless I'm intending to do like a, you know, an evil playthrough, I try to be as good of a person as I can in these games, but I also don't have much mercy for bad guys or people that double cross me either. I don't know what that says about me in real life, but not that I go and you know, kill my enemies with long swords in real life. That's not what I'm saying, but it's just kind of the way I'm wired, I guess. So don't ever fucking double cross me. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, all right. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, we're looking for Captain Gnarly. Okay. I think he hangs out over back this way. Is he over there? Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. Oh, shit, though. My weapons are poisoned. Nah, that wouldn't be a fair fight. And I like Captain Gnarly. Okay. Well, will he let us use practice swords? Let's just see. Shall we have a practice fight?
Should we have a practice fight?
Would you rather have a practice fight or a real one?
Let's do a practice
I just
fight.
want to practice.
I don't want to hurt you.
What do you want to try?
Short sword and shield.
I want a short sword and shield.
What should I use?
Whatever you want, dude. How about if you use a mace and shield?
You take a mace and shield.
I've been fighting with this thing since you were still in your past.
That's right. He's very good at mace, isn't
Can we
he?
start?
He might kick my ass. That'd be funny if he did. Okay, let's get started.
Of course.
Okay.
Too slow.
Okay, that was a combo. See if we can do a master strike. Are you gonna hit me? Dude, are you gonna attack? He's not. Why isn't he attacking? I want to do a master strike. God, there goes his teeth. Okay.
Do it!
He dodged. He
No
dodged.
chance. No, you don't.
He doesn't attack very much. Okay, we got a feint off on him there. He's not attacking me. I could tell the dog to sick him. Okay, let's try a sideways combo. Oh, okay. I can't, he's preventing me from... There we go. Okay. You almost have to spam the button sometimes, which I don't really like. I'd rather be more precise, but you got... The timing on this is really tough. Okay, let's try the top right left one, but I got to spam the button. Okay, that worked. Yeah, that time it didn't. He's very good at blocking.
Too slow.
But he won't attack me, which means it makes it hard for me to do like Master Strike and all that. Okay, let's do a feint. I didn't quite do that right. Okay. We're going to pretend like we're going to attack from above, but then we're going to quickly pull down and do a stab. Oh, he dodged it. He's very, very good at dodging and blocking. The thing about it, though, is, you know, some of my moves, like Master Strike, for example, I can't really do them unless he attacks me. So it's kind of an interesting... God, he's good at blocking. Okay.
Do it.
So let's try a right, left, right combo. Okay, we got him that time. It's so brutal, man.
I'm tired of this. What now?
Okay. You know what? This is a really good place to come to level up swordsmanship without really getting hurt, because he doesn't really attack you. And I noticed we got another level. So, all right, we'll come back and do a real fight with him when I don't have poisoned weapons, because I just don't, you know, that wouldn't be fair. I don't give a shit if it's fair for bandits or enemies, but not for Captain Gnarly, because we have too much respect for him. Okay, I think we're done.
I've had enough. I need some rest.
You youngsters these days have no stamina. Well, you know where to find me.
That's funny. Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing?
Show your stuff.
He's got a real sword out. All right, dude. What the fuck? How come that happened? Who doesn't have stamina? I think my poison's gonna fuck him up. I don't know why he attacked me.
That's enough. Let me rest for a while. Then we can carry on. What do you want to do next?
Okay. Let's rest for a bit. That's what I picked last time, I thought.
I need to rest.
I could last all day when I was your age. I look forward to our next duel.
Okay, don't attack me. What? Okay. That was funny. I don't know why it went to a real fight, unless I accidentally... Maybe I did press real fight, you know, on accident.
Christ, these cramps are horrible. What could have caused them?
We beat the shit out of him. Okay. That was fun. Okay, we can cross that off our bucket list. What do we do with our horse? Where's our horse? Here. Mutt, you need some food?
Look what I have for you.
Let's give him this meat before it goes completely off. Let's look at his obedience too and see where he's at. He's a 72. Okay, that's good. Can we give him a pet?
You're my doggy, eh?
Yeah, my doggy. Okay. Let's go.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Everybody does like the dog. They comment, you know, positively comment on the dog. All right, let's take a look-see at the map here. And we are on our way to... What's this? A new activity. I don't know what that is. Let's stop off in Troskowitz so I can dry these herbs and then we'll head over to there. Persuade Jacket. No, okay, we don't want to do that right now. I think we'll just fast travel there. Well, the weather just turned crappy. Oh, I found a huge patch of St. John's wort. Let's see, where's the shepherd? Yeah, the shepherd's right here. And then if you just kind of go right down in this area, there was a giant patch of St. John's wort, which is... St. John's wort is it's a little rarer than the other ones. I mean, you can find it, but that was by far the largest concentration of it I've seen so far, so that's why I grabbed it. Okay, let's go ahead and dry all that. The I think it's the south. It's either the south or the west side of Trotsky Castle. You can also find St. John's wort there, but it's in smaller amounts. It's not like in huge patches. Just FYI for anybody that's interested. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, you know what? I wonder if poison is disabled in arena fights. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's go to materials and we'll transfer all these over to soldier. And if we look at our food, what we dried, an apple? See, now it's at 100%. So that perk's going to be actually really nice. The other thing too, and this really kind of comes as no surprise, I guess, but the dog doesn't like dried meat, so he won't eat dried meat, but he will eat smoked meat though, or raw, of course. Let's have 64, 61. Let's eat a sweet pancake because we need a little bit of food here. And a watermelon gives 9 nourishment. That's a little too much. We need 7 or less. Let's have a plum and a pretzel. There we go. Perfect.
Watch out, damn it!
Hey, you ran into me, bitch. Fuck off. Goddamn rude people, man.
Quick. Hey, what's wrong?
Okay, so let's head to the east to Apollonia. Let's look at a map again. We're going... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna, let's see if we can kill 2 stones with 1 bird, because we also need to... we need to do the hermit quest as well. So let's track that quest and maybe see if we can do both of those while we're over here. And I'll bet you these enemy camps have probably re-popped, so we could take them out again too and just get some more loot in the process. So let's go ahead and fast travel to this point, and then we'll head north up the path. Yeah, it's going to be up this way. All right, here we go. Off on a new adventure.
Apollonia. Marika was headed somewhere around here. I could have the dog sniff her scarf.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
he'll
right.
lead me somewhere.
Okay, before we do that... Yeah, let's deal with these enemy camps first, because otherwise the dog might run us right into them. You discovered tunnel in the cliffs. I did? Tunnel in the cliffs. What tunnel in the cliffs? Are they talking about up there? Let's stay quiet because we're close to the bad dudes. Yeah, I think that's the dog growling. Okay, tunnel in the cliffs. Let's see what's in here. We've got a dagger. Yeah, I guess we'll pick that up. And a kettle hat. Yeah, I know, boy. There's bads around. Oh, what's this? Examine.
That looks like a map. Carved into the rock.
Okay. So there's Trotsky Castle. And then to the north of it, looks like there's an X in some rocks. So it's probably somewhere up in here that we haven't uncovered yet. This kettle hat is, we'll definitely make some money off of, but it's nowhere near as good as the one we have right at the moment. I think this was the spot that we took him on last time. Okay, let's do a little bit of recon before we just go in barreling. Shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to come this way. Let's go ahead and pot up. We're probably not gonna have a chance to use our bow. We don't need Nighthawk. We definitely want to save your schnapps. And I think we're good for the rest of that. We've got our one-hand and our shield there and our two-hander there. If we do get a chance to use our bow, let's switch to that right now with our poisoned hunting arrows. Okay. So is this a human camp? If we can draw that guy around the corner, we should be able to take him out without alerting his buddies. Maybe. Yeah, come here. Are you gonna fight? What are you gonna do? All right, you know what? Let's go take this. Okay, here's the thing. If I mean, are these guys actually up to no good? Because if they're not, I don't want to just slaughter them. It's not like we need money. I mean, how much money do we have, by the way? We've got over 4,400 groschen. Okay, here's let's just do this. Let's put this away. I'm gonna get on my horse and I'm gonna go on my merry way. And as long as you don't attack me, I won't attack you. Fair enough? Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Okay, that was the other camp there. I'm going to leave Soldier here. And again, do a little bit of reconnoitering. Okay, we just entered the area. Okay, there's the camp. But if it's humans and not bandits, I'll probably leave them alone. Unless they attack me. Easy, mutt. I don't even see anybody here. But there's someone around because he's agitated. Where are they, though? That looks like a bandit to me. Wait a minute, that's not that guy that we let go, is it? Oh, it is. It's hired hand Vinca. Okay. Has he turned bandit? Because he's indicated as an enemy as far as our dog's concerned. I guess we could go try and talk to him, and if he... I'm not taking any of that. If he gets hostile towards us, it'll be the last thing he ever does.
Go sniff somewhere else. What are you doing here?
You gonna talk to me?
Don't you want to leave already?
So you just stayed here and took over this camp, huh? Interesting. Okay.
Wouldn't you rather leave? Something could go missing around here, and everyone would think it's you that's done it.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, let's leave him be. So, what we're gonna do is we're going to... Mutt, come here. Trying to give him a quick little praise because that's what raises his obedience. But he's so fucking squirrely. There we go. Okay, so let's go commands. Track. Give him that. Oh, did he get...
Here, Mutt. Take it.
Okay, hold on. Something's not... I don't think something's working. Let's try this again. Commands. Track.
Here, Mutt. Search.
Give him that. Select. Is he sniffing?
Once more, then.
that doesn't seem to be working right. Yeah, let's try it again. Commands. Track.
Here, Matt.
Select this. Press E. There. Now he's doing it. He's sniffing the scarf. Okay. Now he's on the trail. I hear a bell ringing. Are we near some kind of a town? Doesn't look like it. Unless that's just background noise. There's blood. Look at the blood.
Oh, no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
Okay. So log bridge up that way. More blood. All right. So they came through this little ravine. Now what? Okay, he's just taking us back through here again. And he's barking here. Do we need to go up here? Ah, okay. This is what we missed. Here we go. Yeah, he looks
Stop
like...
right there. Who are you?
You must be America.
It must be Marika.
I? Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They would not even bother talking.
How would I know that that's her brothers? What do you mean?
Wait, what do you mean? Why were you hoping he wouldn't find you?
I tried to cover my tracks well, but it was not so easy with Bohush.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger, then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
Why don't you explain? The Voivod didn't tell me that. He didn't tell me that. I think I get what's going on, though. Okay, so...
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I'll help him myself. I'm pretty good at that.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Don't worry. I've treated injuries like this before. I've been through a lot.
Yep.
Well... Alright then.
He mostly needs clean bandages. And some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold. Or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing.
And I've got the best marigold that you can get. Oh, they've got they've got a graphic missing. Did you guys see that in the upper right hand corner? That's funny.
You can take this potion. It'll help him.
Oi, Devla. Thank you. I will give it to him right now. But there is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bahush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now.
Okay. Yeah, here's your scarf back.
I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
Okay. Ask about what? How is Bohush? He's not doing well. We already know that. How are you managing? What about your family? Tell me about the nomads. Let's just go through everything because this helps level speech.
How's Bahush doing?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious. I can only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
How are you managing?
How is life here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. We have food to eat, no rain here, and no one can find us. I just miss my family sometimes. But then I remember that I'm here because of them.
What about your family?
What about your family?
I love them and I hate them at the same
Is that
time.
true for all of us
This
to some
is
extent?
all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
All right, tell me more about the nomads.
Can you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool. If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are different from them. We are slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires, without having to worry that the priest will condemn you.
Yeah.
I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... you should honor your family.
That sounds like a good deal to me. At least the best deal you could get back in medieval times. In terms of the philosophy of it, the reality of it, I think, was something different.
Alone in this.
Okay, so, we need to go back to her father then and get the amulet. All right. So while we're here, let's go ahead and work on the hermit quest as well. We'll go this way. So what are we... It's been a while since I've even paid attention to this quest. We got to find a hermit who sold his soul to the devil or some bullshit like that. So find out more about the hermit. Okay, so Innkeeper told me the following day the devil was seen by the concil... Yeah, that's the apparition thing that everybody's freaked out about. Shepherd, Gerda from the apothecary might know more about the devil by the conciliatory cross. I don't know. I don't think we ever actually talked to her. But let's see if we can find this hermit first. I think that's the more direct part of this quest. And so we'll just work our way north. Okay, so we're in the area. And we're looking for a hermit. He probably wouldn't be down by the road. Okay, Mutt found something. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Wow, this is quite the hidden spot. So he's right there. Okay. Getting dark out. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, he's sleeping. All right, let's go into quiet mode here. See what we can find out. Is he like a monk that, you know, does like transcriptions and copies and stuff? Except for he's got a big ink blot on his vellum there. Got some herbal stuff. He probably uses that to make ink, I'll bet. Talk, stealth, kill, knockout, rob. No, we're not going to do any of that. We might try to talk to him, but he's probably not going to be happy with us. Let's just look around a little bit more. Pick up. Pick up what? Oh. Why did I pick that up? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we should attempt to talk to him. I don't know what else we would do at this point. Let's make sure we're clean so we have maximum speech, charisma, all that stuff. Though I have a feeling like it might not make a whole lot of difference. Okay, yeah, I think the only thing we can do is try and talk to him. I wonder if... What time is it? I wonder if we should sleep and wait till morning, because he's probably not going to be too happy with us if we just wake him up out of his bed. It'd probably scare the shit out of him, in fact. But, oh, gross, man. That's a shitter. Yuck. The thing is you can't just sleep anywhere. At least I don't think you can. If you can, I haven't figured that out. So, I don't know. We're here. Let's just wake him up and see what happens. Here goes nothing.
Be careful with that scythe. Just a little longer. Be careful with that scythe. Just a little longer.
Okay, should we try and... I don't really want to knock him out. I have, like, such low skill with, like, robbery. I'm afraid if I try and look in his inventory, we're going to piss him off. On the other hand, if we knocked him out, he probably wouldn't know it was us. I'm just trying to see if he... Oh, what the fuck? Let's try it. Pickpocketing. Holy... Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Escape tutorial. Nah, we're not gonna do the pickpocket thing. I was just trying to see if he had something in his inventory that would give us some information.
Be careful with that scythe.
That's all he just says that, and then he says this.
Just a little longer.
That's the only two things he says when I try to talk to him. I guess we're going to have to wait for him to wake up. What's my energy level? It is 92. I do have a cockerel. It's a weak cockerel that I looted from somewhere that we could take to get our energy back. Well, we'll get 10 points of it back. I'll bet you we could probably go back and sleep at America's place. Or we can just wait. I wish the game would let you, sleep anywhere you wanted to. Let me just sleep on the ground. Why are there a bunch of bugs and shit around here? I don't know. Okay. I guess we're going to wait. Okay, so let's take this weak cockerel. I should try and find the recipe for that too, because that would, we can make the good stuff. Let's just do a weak save your schnapps too to save the game at this point. And our energy's 79. That's not terrible. And then let's eat this watermelon because it sounds good. Watermelon for breakfast. We'll eat some of the sauerkraut because that gives us an extra point in vitality. And how about some dried wolf meat? Yum. That's also replenishing energy too. Okay, we're in pretty good shape. We have our second wind. God be with you, hermit. I'm interested in your sword. Well, let's just not walk right into his house and say, hey, dude, I want your sword. See what he says if we're nice to him.
God be with you, hermit.
I don't have time for you. Go away.
Folk in the village are saying you've made a miraculous recovery. And since then, you won't let anyone near you. What happened?
Nothing happened. I just can't stand all these people coming here and disturbing me. Can't I have a moment's peace?
I'm interested in your sword.
I came about that sword of yours. I'd like to buy it from you.
I'll keep my sword, thanks very much. It's a fine piece.
Right. Long since broken and unused. I wouldn't hum and haw too long if I were you. Radovan the blacksmith will give you a good price for it.
Oh, right. You mean that sword? I don't have it anymore.
Okay, so even though I have the highest points in intimidation, I have a feeling that's probably not going to work on him. And he's probably not going to be susceptible to me being silver-tongued either. So let's just go with this one and see what happens.
Pity about your sword. It was made from good steel from what I heard. Folk told me you got it from somewhere in Andalusia.
God knows where it's from.
Well, I'm a blacksmith. I know the value of good steel wherever it's from. Pity you got rid of it.
Oh, God. If I give you that piece of old junk, will you leave me alone?
I can promise you that. What are you asking for it?
Nothing. Just a small service. Listen carefully, then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you. But his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Okay. That turned out pretty good. Okay, let's go to the journal. Bring the message of forgiveness to the widow. Oh, right here. Okay, so that's back in Troskowitz. Why do I get the feeling like it's not going to be that simple, though? Okay, so we need to go back and... Hey, sheep, you get... Oh. This is like a drop-off. How do we get out of here? How do we... Wait a minute. How do you get out of this place? I guess you do have to go this way. Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so we have to go talk to the Vivode? And try and get that amulet. And we have to go deliver this message and cross to this lady. So, let's go back to Troskowitz first. Someone with hostile intentions has gotten in your way. They have they? That's probably not a good idea for them.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit. God.
Alright.
Whoa!
What I want to do is switch to my longsword because we're going to fight from horseback.
I yield. Mercy.
There's your mercy. Okay, come here, fucker.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, we got a perk point in Houndmaster. Good job, Mutt. I think Mutt's the one that took him out. Player skills Houndmaster. Sikkim, your dog's attacks will be 20% stronger, making it easier and faster for him to deal with enemies. That sounds really good to me. He can sniff trouble from further away. Strange dogs don't bark. He causes distractions. When Mutt flees, he comes back sooner. Sleeping in the wilderness, body heat. Yeah, I like Sikkim definitely the most out of all of those. Very cool. All right, let's just hop off and see. I'm not gonna grab anything unless it's money or well worth grabbing. Like this, for example. That's well worth grabbing. We'll take the groschen. And we'll take the apple and the mead. Sure, why not? Okay, let's check this guy too. The grimy skull cap. I mean, it's not a terrible value to weight ratio, but I think I'm going to leave it. Yeah, what the hell? Let's take it. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we need to go that direction. Is that her? Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
day? Got in a fight somewhere, did you? You're all bloody.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
Farewell.
Before we engage with her, let's wash up a bit. Because that affects our charisma and all that, kind of thing. So, here we go. Oh. Why is that red? I don't know, but we're not washing up in that. This is the butcher. There we go. Maybe that's a tub of blood, I'll bet you. Maybe they use it to make, like, blood pudding or blood sausage or whatever. I bring you absolution. Hand over the cross.
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
Okay.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad, thank you. But not here. We must go to the graveyard. That's where my curse lies.
All right, let's go.
Let's go then. There's no time to waste.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me, are you afraid of the dead?
If I'm playing 7 Days to Die, yes. But normally, no. It's the living I'm afraid of.
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Okay, why is he not in a grave?
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, bullshit.
They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection, so he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
The conciliatory cross is to commemorate Jan? I think so, but okay, you were there?
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother's death?
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realised that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. He let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia. It never occurred to you that it was him?
No. His name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old, and I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. If it's a sin, I don't give a shit.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation.
Okay, more religious bullshit. I get it though. Again, it's the way things were back then. I should probably not be so critical of it, because of that reason. It's just that, you know, it really just totally controlled people's lives back then. And, yeah, whatever. Okay, so we need to find a rose bush. Here, let's take a look. Get the remains from the dead man's grave. Are we supposed to do this in the daylight? It didn't really say. We should probably dig the grave first, actually. I wonder if someone's going to come along and rob the grave. Oh, we can rob graves? Okay, where do we... Okay, this is the spot. Why does it say rob the grave? Shouldn't it say dig the grave?
I can't do this without a spade.
Oh, yeah, I guess we need a shovel, don't we? Look at this, there's a shovel right here. Hey, the gravedigger's not around, is he? Okay. Steal.
Are you right in the head?
Oh, shit.
You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
Okay, make a deal.
Sorry, let's make it.
I didn't realize he was right there. I should have been watching.
Thief. May your hand rot off. Give it back to me, right now.
Caught committing a crime. This is our first time we've actually been caught committing a crime. The good news, though, is we can either... well, here, we got lots of money, so sometimes that can help. I'll give you everything back and pay up. I'll let the bailiff punish me. Let's talk about this. Can't you forgive me? You'd better forget about it. Do you think we can scare him off? That might not go so well. Well, okay, can't you forgive me? That's like the honor, you know, appealing to his honor kind of thing. And we do have good reputation. And we have pretty high charisma, relatively speaking. You know what? Let's see if we can scare him off.
Listen, arsehole, I picked that up because I intend to keep it. And if you have a problem with that, then you can talk to my steel. They call me the Slayer. And squeaking little chicken shits like you are my favourite.
I love it.
I don't care if they call you Genghis fucking
Uh-oh, it didn't
Khan.
work.
Give that back.
Okay. Well, okay, we failed that. I don't particularly want to spend time in the stocks, not only because I don't want to spend time in the stocks, but because it's also going to screw up our reputation in the village. So I don't care about the money. It's the shovel that I want. God damn it. All right. F, list crimes. Oh, what's that mean? Theft. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Fine then. I'll give everything back and pay compensation.
And don't let me see you here again.
Okay, so I guess we're going to have to do this at night.
Get out of my sight.
I really want to punch this guy in the face, but that probably will not end well for us.
Clear off and don't bother me.
And to be honest with you, you can't really blame him, as from his point of view, I'm stealing his fucking shovel. So, all right. Yeah, we're going to have to come back at nighttime to do this. I suppose, I mean, can we go pick up the bones and just keep them in our pocket until, until we dig the grave? Oh my God. Let's see here. So the bones are by a rose bush. Right here. Okay. Pluck the flowers. Rob the grave. Oh shit, we need a shovel for that too. Oh my God, look at all the wort out here. St. John's wort. That's a huge amount of St. John's wort. Okay, note to self and everybody else watching, if you want St. John's wort, just go directly to the east of the graveyard. There's a shit ton of it. My God. Okay, I don't need any. I mean, I already got a bunch, but earlier on I was having a little bit of trouble finding it. Okay, I suppose we could go, what time is it? Yeah, it's only noon. We could go talk to the Vivode guy. Vivode. Oh. Okay, the grave digger guy just went back up that way. Did he put his shovel back? Oh no, that was somebody else. He's right there. Okay, never mind. Let's get out of here. Okay, so let's fast travel to the nomad camp and see what we can do about getting that amulet. Can't believe we made it all the way here without any kind of an encounter.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Okay. Let's see. Our charisma is 17. Is there anything we can do? Oh, we're really dirty. I think that's affecting our charisma. We should probably take a bath. It's just that I don't have any soap with me. I have a bunch of soap back at the back at the base, back home, and we have a bathing location. Well, actually, we don't have a bathing location, but we have a clothes washing location on the stream there. Yeah, I think we want to make sure we have maximum charisma for this conversation. So, God, that's a long ways to go. I guess we could go to the bathhouse. That's not too far. We can certainly afford it. So yeah, let's just do that instead. Someone with hostile intentions has gotten your way again. Oh, this is right in front of that camp. All right, let's fight. Do I have my... Yeah, we want our longsword here. Okay, let's do the thing. No, not a murder. It's all self-defense. Oh, shit. We missed. Okay, let's get our stamina back. Okay. Let's go after this guy first. God damn it, how did I miss that?
Come on! Go fuck yourself! Go!
Okay, my timing's not so good.
Whoa!
Alright, here we go.
Now I'll
There we go. Okay, Mutt's,
I'll shove steel up your ass!
you want some steel up?
Follow me! You're finished, dumb rubber!
Okay, we gotta do another charge at him here.
Whoa!
That guy bled out.
Mercy! Christ, it's fuck! Oh!
That's what you get for hurting my dog, you motherfucker. I might have spared you had you not hurt him. Okay, oh, we definitely want that. And we want the Groshen. And the bandages. Don't want any of the rest of that guy's stuff. Take the Groshen and the apple. What is this? A carpenter's axe, 6 pounds, 452. Or I'm sorry, 45.2. Okay, that's barely good enough to take, I suppose. Take the pancake, the bandage. I guess we'll take the quilted hose. Just gonna take the Groshen off of him. Is that all of them? Oh, they have some horses. Okay, good. So we can take that to the horse black market and make some money. What happened to that villager guy? Did he get killed? He left his horse here. That horse is worth some money. Where did the villager guy go? He either got killed and I can't find his body, or he ran off. Okay. Let's make sure that there's no more enemies in the camp. Yeah, there's one guy there. Okay, we'll stealth kill him. Take his pancake and his Groshen. Are we hungry? Yeah, we can take one bite. Looks like it's, what, oatmeal, something like that. Got us up to 94. That's close enough. I don't want to overeat. Oh, there's a guy right there, too. Okay, so for him, we're not going to be able to sneak up on him, I don't think, because he's facing us. So let's go this route, and we'll put a poison arrow into him.
Come to take us out, have you?
Can't believe that didn't kill him.
Alert! Christ!
All right, we'll take the military sword. And we'll take... I can't believe that shot directly into his head didn't kill him. Ooh, that's worth some money. Okay. I know, I keep saying that we'll get to... Did we get our arrow back? Oh, man. We lost our arrow. That sucks. I keep saying that we're going to play dice, and we will. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, here comes Mutt. He's stuck in the wheel. See, the thing is, you know, there's that that perk that causes him to come back sooner, but he comes back fast enough. I just don't think we need that perk. Okay, let's take a look at the value of these horses. Okay, that horse is worth 830 list. And he's worth 220, he or she. I think we're going to sell the villager's horse on the black market because he's not here. He's either dead or he's run off. And in either case, as far as I'm concerned, he forfeits his horse. So, let's do it. Okay, so we're supposed to park the horse over by this pennant here. All right, let's wash up before we talk to anybody. Is there a tub over here?
I apologize.
Oh, here he is, right here. Horse black
I've
market.
got a horse for you here.
I have got work to do. Come back later. You can find me by the pennant as always.
Okay, he doesn't want to play. All right, well, I mean, I think what we're going to do is go on to the bathhouse. If the horse is... And then we'll come back here in the morning. If the horse is there, he's there. If he isn't, he isn't. You know, what else can we do, right, at this point? So, yeah, I think that's the plan.
Greetings, neighbor.
Ooh.
Greetings.
Is it possible that the guards know that we've stole a horse in this area? Why is Mutt hostile? Oh, that's a soldier. Okay. I think they must know about that horse. Let's get the fuck out of here. So, in that case, why don't we just see if we can get back to Takov, and we'll wash up there, spend the night in our own bed, and then we'll come back to the nomad camp after that. Okay, it's morning. Well, let's take some food from the pot here to... How are we doing? Nourishment? Yeah, let's take another bite. It gets us up to 95, and then... let's eat 2 apples. There we go. We're in a 99. Good enough. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the washing spot. And we're also supposed to be able to find more herb Paris down there.
Whoa.
Somewhere around in here. We just go off the road here and get down by the creek. It's supposed to be just along the... Yep, right there. Herb Paris. Okay. Survival 27. Nice. That's so funny that it was here all along, right practically in my backyard, and I was walking all over the map to find this shit. Oh my god. There's something else I want to show you guys too. I found this a while back, but I wanted to show it to you on camera, so I didn't do anything with it. I don't really need it myself, but just FYI. Right here, there's a stash of schnapps. Looks like it's just normal schnapps. It's not even Savior, but hey, we'll take it. Okay, cool. Now, let's go down to the laundromat here. Oh, look at that. Somebody left some soap here. Okay. We'll take it. And let's launder our clothes. We want to select all and confirm. There we go. Now we're nice and clean. And we got a point in vitality. Beautiful. All right. Now, let's go ahead and head back to the Nomad camp now that we're nice and clean and have maximum... Should have maximum... Yeah, we have 22 charisma. That's pretty damn good. And let's see if we can convince him to give over the amulet. And if that horse is still there, then we'll try and sell it too. If we get into a confrontation, there's a wayfarer sitting in his ordinary man. He glances again. Now let's just avoid everything if we can, because I don't want to get dirty again. I don't want to keep wasting time because, you know, we get sidetracked all the time in this game. Okay, the horse is gone, unfortunately. So note to self, don't bring stolen horses to this camp right before nightfall. That kind of sucks because, you know, we're now marked for the crime, but we didn't get anything for it. So that really sucks, actually. Oh, well. Oh, you know what? Before we talk to him... Right, whatever you said.
I'll have a look at your wares.
I want to buy... I'm going to go ahead and buy this Bane poison recipe. And imprecation increases agility and in better qualities reduces how much stamina sprinting drains. Okay, let's buy that too. I mean, we got tons of money. We might as well, right? Suppresses injury effects and reduces how much maximum stamina decreases with health. Sure, why not? So we're going to buy those from her. Increases energy by 20 and energy decreases 20% slower for half a day. That's good stuff, but I want to find the recipe for it. I don't want to buy the potion directly. And she doesn't have cockerel here. Silver brooch. Yeah, that's not anywhere near as good as our glasses. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing these glasses, I know they look kind of goofy, but they have really high stats, so that's why. Let's sell this to her too. Might as well. And then... Nah, I think I'll keep the herb Paris just because it's such a pain in the ass to get. Okay.
Let's talk about the price.
Okay, how about 400?
Aye, that sum will convince me.
Nice.
Thank you and come again, sir.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to here. And we will read this. Okay. And that's the poison that you put in the pot to poison enemies. Imbrication. Increases agility. And painkiller brew. Very nice. And we got another perk point in speech. That's good timing because we need to try and convince this guy to give over the amulet. So let's see what we have here. Jack of all trades, you get a bonus of +2 to skill checks. You also get twice the amount of experience from these skill checks. Okay, I think. So why don't they just say we get +2 to all the skills? What's Hustler? It's easier for you to sell stolen goods. Okay, I don't really care about that except for, well, yeah, I don't, because there's only one place we can sell stolen horses, and it's not hard to do that. Adept of the Mystic Arts. You buy and sell potions, herbs, recipes, books, alchemy-related items at 10%. That would be a good one to get, but, and this is the same thing if we're selling stuff that's in really good condition. I think Jack of all trades is the one we actually want because we're going to get +2. Yeah, that was really good timing, actually, for that to pop up. Is there anything else we need? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's talk to this guy and see what happens.
I talked
to Marika.
I talked to Marika.
And where is she?
Not so fast. I have a feeling you didn't tell me the whole story.
Yes, it is true. It is true. I didn't know if I can trust you completely.
Yeah, right. You didn't believe me despite the prophecy? Yeah, no shit. What about that?
What do you mean, if you can trust me? What about all that talk about a prophecy?
I said I trust Aranka, and that you will save our camp. But I need Marika for that.
Marika?
I made very sure I did not lie to you even once.
But you were leading me by the nose a bit.
I'm voivod, not saint.
Nice excuse. Why didn't you tell me about Bahush?
Why didn't you tell me everything right away?
What did you want to hear? That my whole family is destroyed? That my daughter may be run off with a village gajo? I do not say kada to everyone. I still have my pativ.
So what really happened?
Marika wants to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Shave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor, because they hear all insults my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semin to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed. And before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... he has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But... it end very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semin again, we will end up same way. I had 2 Shave and 1 Shai. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivod of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan here. Just nomads from other places.
Oh yeah, that's kind of sad. The message wasn't from Bahush, I understand, so what are you going to do about it? The message wasn't from Bahush. Yeah, I don't think he would have sent that message.
The message that your messenger came back from Semin with, that wasn't from Bahush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bahush didn't know anything about it.
How do I know that?
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain our honor. The whole village hate us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bahush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
Your sons went of their own accord, I understand. Yeah, they went on their own accord?
Tibor and Geza, did they go to avenge your honor of their own accord? Or did someone send them?
Well,
Yes?
if you could hear the insults they hurled at us. They called us dog-eaters and heathens. They said Marika was unclean. and whoever touched her would die within a year.
So you sent them?
Not exactly. But Tibor and Geza see how angry I am, and take it on themselves. But no one can insult my family.
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave. And she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins. Although... You already know everything. You can help me. Please. Rescue Tibor from the village. Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our way, so his soul can finally rest. Aranka can tell you more about that, or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family, and we will talk about the amulet. See you soon, my friend.
See, the thing is, though, is if you give me the fucking amulet, I'm helping your family. I'm getting your daughter back.
I apologize.
What an asshole. Okay, so we have to talk to Aranka about getting back his kid and giving the other kid a proper burial. So now we have to bury two different people. What the hell, man? What are we, like the fucking what's his name? Undertaker now? Okay, guys. Well, we've got a really long time in this episode, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here, and I'm not planning really on doing anything off camera, so we'll pick up right where we left off in the next episode and continue on with both of these storylines. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.